In this video, I'm going to focus on how you can leverage Excel's built-in tools to analyse your Acumatica ERP data, uncover trends, identify patterns, and make informed, data-driven decisions without needing to rely on additional BI software. For many users, especially those with extensive experience in Excel, performing detailed financial analysis directly within a spreadsheet is often preferred. Within Acumatica, you can easily export data from any ERP table into Excel at any time. And if you've already exported data from a generic inquiry, you can refresh that data without repeating the initial export. This seamless integration makes Excel a powerful, flexible tool for ongoing analysis. Let's have a look at how we can take some of our regional sales data out of Acumatica and analyse it within Excel in the form of a geographical heat map that can filter on the sales period. I've created a basic generic inquiry that pulls data from my AR history and links it with the customer and address tables. The inquiry is set up to return 4 columns: customer name, financial period of the sale, UK country, and the sales amount for that period. One key setting to note is the Expose via OData checkbox. This enables the inquiry to be used as a data source in external tools like Excel. I've published the generic inquiry to my accounts receivable workspace, so if I navigate there and then run it, the base data is displayed to my screen. I'll click on the Excel icon to export this data and the links behind it into an Excel worksheet. Next, I'll open the Excel file and enable the external data connection so that I still have the link to the base data within Acumatica. Anytime that I want to pull through updated data, I can go to the Data tab, click on Refresh, enter my Acumatica login details, and the data will be refreshed directly from my Acumatica ERP database. Next, I'm going to use the Data Types function within Excel. The Geography data type is a built-in feature that allows you to convert plain text entries, like country or city names, into rich, structured data. Once a cell is converted to the Geography data type, it becomes linked to real-world geographic information provided by Microsoft. I don't want to manipulate this sheet of data too much, as this is going to be my source sheet that links back to and refreshes from the live Acumatica database. So I'm going to create another sheet called Heat Map, and then use a simple formula of equals to pull through a replica of the Acumatica datasheet. Eventually, we aren't going to be seeing this data table, so it doesn't really matter if it's not formatted neatly, but I will just turn the headers into text so that Excel doesn't try to pick it up as sales data. Now I will turn this copied data into a table by pressing Ctrl-T on my keyboard. It will verify my data range and assume my table has the headers that I've just formatted. So I've now got a simple table where I can use the header drop-downs to filter the data. However, a faster and easier way of applying filters to my data is to use the slicer function. I'll click anywhere in my table and then go to Insert and select the slicer filter. I will choose Period and hit OK, and the new slicer window will be created. I can now click on the financial periods and have my data filter accordingly. I can clear all filters, or I could choose Multi-Select and be able to pick a number of periods to analyse together. So I have the data to analyse and the slicer so I can filter by period. Now I need to add the map. To make room for this, I'm going to move my data table down a few rows so that it's out of view. Making sure that my cursor is still within the data table, I will go to the Insert tab again, but this time choose Maps. The Maps chart type is a visual tool that allows you to display geographical data directly on a map. It's especially useful for visualizing patterns, comparisons, and trends across different locations. Excel automatically detects and matches the location names with real-world geography. I can right-click on the map and choose to format it in the style that I choose. I can take off the borders, and I can change the colours to make them stand out more. I can now see that the counties in red have the highest sales, fading down to yellow with the lowest sales, and then grey for any counties that have had no sales at all. Now when I use my slicer to select the financial period, you will see that the map changes accordingly. For a more in-depth, tailored demonstration or for any more information, please contact us on the email address or the phone number on the screen. Many thanks for watching.